Hello my learners, hope you all are doing well. Today I'll be covering the topic elasticity of supply. Now what is elasticity of supply? The concept of elasticity of supply may be defined as the responsiveness of the quantity supplied to the change in the price of the commodity. Means supplier, the supply side if we are talking about, we are talking about the suppliers. So as the prices increase, supply increases. Why this so? Because supplier will only think about the profit motive. So the extent to which the quantity supplied of a commodity increases or decreases as a result of change in the price is referred to as elasticity of supply. Now, degrees of elasticity of supply. There are 5 degrees of elasticity of supply. 1. Perfectly elastic supply. In this, elasticity of supply is equal to infinite. Perfectly inelastic supply, elasticity of supply equals to 0. Unitary elastic supply, in this elasticity of supply equals to 1. Relatively elastic supply, in this elasticity of supply is greater than 1, and relatively inelastic supply, in this elasticity of supply is less than 1. Now let's talk about perfectly elastic supply. Now what does this state? When the supply of a commodity changes, commodity means anything that you're using it. Say for example fruits, vegetables. When the supply of commodity changes without change in its price, then the supply is perfectly elastic. The supply curve will be horizontal and parallel to x-axis. In a real situation, it is a pure imaginary concept. So purely this is an imaginary concept. In the diagram also you will be able to see price elasticity of supply or elasticity of supply equals to infinite parallel to x-axis. And in the second case, perfectly inelastic supply. Inelastic supply indicates it's a vertical parallel line to y-axis. If there is no change in the quantity supplied with a change in the price of the product, then the supply of that commodity becomes perfectly inelastic. The supply curve will be vertical line. That means it will be parallel to y-axis. Few examples: antique furniture, stamps, coins, etc. So here elasticity of supply equals to 0. So as you can see, there is a standing line parallel to y-axis, that is known as vertical line. And in the third category, we have unitary elastic supply. Unitary elastic supply means 45 degree, as we say the supply curve SS, which is 45 degree line, represents unitary elastic supply curve. So that means the supply of a commodity is said to be unit elastic when the percentage change in the supply is equal to percentage change in the price. So that means elasticity of supply equals to 1. As the diagram indicates, the supply curve SS, which is a 45 degree line, represents unitary elastic supply curve. Now let's talk about relatively elastic supply. relatively elastic supply. In this, supply is said to be relatively elastic when a small change in the price brings about proportionately large change in the quantity supplied. Okay, large change, small change of price brings about large change in the quantity supplied. Here elasticity of supply is greater than 1. This is what the mathematical symbol elasticity of supply is greater than 1, as you can see. Small change in price brings about huge change in the quantity supplied. Now, last, relatively inelastic supply. When a big change in the price, there's a big change in the price. When a big change in the price brings about proportionately small change in the supply, then elasticity of supply is less than 1. Elasticity of supply is less than 1, as the diagram indicate. See, there is a huge change in the price and small change in the quantity supplied. Okay, so these were the explanation and 5 diagrammatic presentation of degrees of elasticity of supply. So learners, keep learning. All the best.